Hi, everybody. Hi,
Hey
Danielle.
guys,
Happy Sunday.
happy Sunday.
It is thunderstorming here today.
Is it really?
Um,
You have
yeah, it is.
thunderstorms?
It's like I'm in Seattle.
No, we have sun, so it's like I'm in Tulsa.
We've just swapped places. It's magic,
Yep,
isn't it?
it is.
I actually kind of welcome it. The grass has been really dry and crunchy, and I don't know. This is sort of like the new mark of spring, and so I'm pretty. It's winter renewal
There
at
you
its
go.
finest. Like that's what's happening.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love that. See, that's a great way to spin it too.
Yeah, I feel so cozy inside. And I just got a new sofa too, and I
You
cannot
did.
wait to curl up with a fake fur blanket. I think that's my journey the rest of today. It'll be
Oh,
great.
that's so cool. That's awesome.
So, how are your neon notebook projects coming along? Because I know you've got quite a few planned from our bead party last, what was it,
I
last
do,
Friday?
yeah. I finished the earrings class yesterday, so that one's ready to go.
Was it
That's
the ones that had the, oh, show us, show us.
I've got those here. These ones.
Oh my gosh, I love those. When
And
you
yesterday we
showed
worked an alternate colorway too, using just one of the mixes. So you
oh,
can
the
do.
reds and pinks. OMG, those are beautiful.
I want
Those
to
are
make
like
them
a
in every color.
like piece. They kinda look like a little cloud that's been turned on its side, and it's all
I know,
rainbow.
right?
Beautiful. So beautiful. What do you guys think out there? Our friends have tuned in. Ms. Zakaya is here, and we got
Oh,
Leslie. Hi,
hey,
Leslie.
Leslie.
Morphin Designs, Dana, Harley, always in the front row. Love it. As is Liz and Heather and Teresa. We've got Terry. So many of our friends always just love spending Sunday with us.
Oh, thanks,
uh,
Liz. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Terry.
Loving the earrings. They are amazing. They are amazing.
They were fun. I should put them on. I didn't wear any earrings today, so there we go.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just do it.
I like
Model.
them. They do, they're like statement, but they're not heavy, so nice and
No,
fun.
because of the seed beads. It's just you're building volume without the weight.
Yeah, they're a win. You could
Amazing.
put charm on them too. We were talking about putting the stars on them. So yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. You could put a
Like,
charm right at the bottom because there's
yeah.
a loop at the end. So
Oh, that would look adorable. And it would just like
yeah.
be bonus. You could also, in fact, where the earring hook is, almost
Mhm.
put the star charm or something on so it's layered on top. That might be kind of fun
That
too.
would work really nice. You could just actually put it right onto the ear wire.
Yeah.
And it would be facing forward, or you could probably dangle it too. Yeah, there's lots of different ways.
So many different options, you guys.
That's cool.
And speaking of Neon Notebook, we have got a project from the SilverSilk Beads and
Woohoo!
Bundles, but I'm also using stuff from Danielle's Bead Box too.
I love
You
it.
got it. Yes. So, well, why don't we flip around? We'll just carry on the conversation and kind of set ourselves a little like bead table situation as is
Sounds
here.
good. Oh, I can add my camera.
Why don't I single out then? Not a
Oh, take a
problem.
second. I think I spaced.
If I could do this. While you're doing that, why don't I kind of just go over the project and the materials list?
Perfect.
All right. Susie is asking if let's see, if the earrings were difficult to make. But I think you have a PDF for those too, don't you?
I have a PDF, and now we have the video, and they're easy. Very, very
Ooh.
easy.
All right. Well,
You
hop
will
on
like
over
them.
to Danielle's website and check it out. Sorry, I think I cut you off with what you were saying.
No, I was just saying they're really simple. They're not. I don't consider them challenging.
You're also like a seed bead. What's the word? Like a seed bead extraordinaire. Or
Oh, thank you. And you
right
are
word.
too.
I try.
Like
I
if
don't
you'd
know if it's
never
good
done Bracelet before, you'd still be able to kind of follow it. I think. This is really not too much.
I was reading comments. I wasn't paying attention to my project here. That's what cracked me up from Leslie. This is my time. I'm doing this with Leslie's
It's your
voice.
me time. Oh, thanks, Leslie.
I enjoy a glass of wine. Oh, wine on a Sunday and some beading at your table. Listen, this is like a slice of heaven for me. All right, so I guess I should get on with the project. You guys, we are making the Squiggle line bracelet. This one is a technique that I kind of developed a long time ago, and I've done it in so many different variations, but it never gets old. And I think it's because I can kind of do it in any color variation, any style, any format, because this works not only as a bracelet, but it could work great as a necklace piece or a focal area. And it does, to Liz's point, it captures the rainbow gorgeousness of that capture chain. I mean, look at all those colors just sparkling in. So when you put it on, it looks quite sculptural. It's still like minimalist in a way, but really what the standout part is how fluid that chain looks throughout the design and how well it plays with the beads. And this is a great project if you've got a ton of leftover beads from either other boxes that Danielle and I put together, or this neon notebook one, because I think we went a little overboard with the amount of things that we put in our box for both of us. But we
For
wanted to
sure.
make sure that you guys had a lot of supplies to work with for how crazy and fun this is. And Joan, if you wouldn't mind grabbing the link from beadshop.com. You might have already. Oh, you did already. Okay, thank you. She is already. You guys give some hand snaps and some hand claps for Joan in the back. She is doing amazing work and helping us out. Thank you, my darling. Perfect. So, why don't we go over what the materials are for this design and we'll just kind of get into it. All right. First is this specialty capture chain, which is all rainbow. This is a specific burlesque chain that I made specifically for this box. And it's first got that ball chain core. It's a brass ball chain core in silver color. And then I knitted a rainbow colored tinsel using 6 needles over that chain. I'll kind of bring it up and show you the layers real quick. You can kind of see how that tinsel kind of pops out underneath that ball chain. And it comes in a different variety of colors within that one spool. You could see that there's some gold, some magenta, and blue. And so when it's knitted, it kind of creates a stripy pattern, which is cool. And then over both of those things is silver plated wire in 32 gauge. Excuse me, 34 gauge. I have to go a little thinner on the wire because it won't knit correctly if I use a thicker wire. Sort of one of those weird quirks. But if I can get it to knit like this, then I think I'm doing something right. You know, you get 3 feet of it in your bead bundle. And I still have a few of them left. If you guys are interested, you can grab another one. I don't have any more chain left in the shop. I had like, I think 10 of them and they were swiped up pretty quickly within the pop-up shop, but they're still available in the neon notebook box. Danielle, I've not yet received my box yet. I got Nealay's, but not yours. Sarah is saying, but I think you guys just shipped those recently, right?
Well, I would need to know when. So if you were pre-ordered, they should all be on their way to you, if not there already. If you ordered it within the last week, it might take another week.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just check your emails, check your orders, keep an eye on that tracking, and hopefully you'll have it soon. In fact, you'll already have like 4 projects in that you can kind of watch back to back.
Yeah, hoping it comes soon for you. Let me know when you ordered it. That'll help me figure out.
Yeah. Beautiful, Nealay. I'm new to using SilverSilk. Just received my first order from you and going to make along today. Yay, Jen! That's awesome. It's always so fun to hear first customer responses, and hopefully this will be a great inspiration point. All right, so you also get some beading wire within the bundle. And this is actually a 7-strand beading wire as opposed to a 19 strand. And the reason is that I had this project in mind and envisioned whenever I was picking out the beading wire. And so I wanted something stiff and very almost like a flexible needle as the whole thing. That way it's just easier to slide through the chain. The softer the beading wire is, it becomes a little difficult to pass through the knits, but having a slightly stiffer one makes it easier. You'll also need your lobster claw and a couple jump rings, and then you'll need 2 of the crimps that are also in the kit. I have 4 out here, but it's because my hand likes to travel and I knock things off my table. So I just have a few backup crimps just in case. And then you'll need beads.
Yay!
These are a mix of both mine and Danielle's beads, and I think these were leftovers from each of ours, in fact, because I did cut up a strand or 3 and dumped them out into a bowl, and I just love looking at it. I could just stare at it all day. It's so sparkly.
I love it. It's an awesome tray.
It's a happy tray.
Yeah.
My little happy tray. Alrighty, so why don't we get started? I'm just going to grab my beading wire, and I'll also want to kind of plan out my design. So I'm going to push my beading wire off behind my tray there for a second, and I'm going to push this whole thing up. That way my beading wire kind of stays flat as I'm planning this out. And I kind of want to have a roadmap for creating this look and this design. So what I do is I just start grabbing some beads and I start throwing them into a straight line, kind of like this. And the important takeaway here is that I want things to be balanced out accordingly. These are so pretty, Danielle. I love the check glass strand. If there's anything, there's too many options.
I love the crystal from your mix. I'm looking at that right now, just like going kind of crazy because it's really pretty.
Oh, and this one, I cannot believe
Oh,
we
yeah.
got our hands on these.
Well, I need to thank you for that one.
I saw these and I was
Do you
like, I know
remember
who
it?
wants these.
Well, you chose them for me. Remember?
I did, but I mean, I really kind of just flashed it on the camera. I'm like, these would be good for this if you're thinking. And then you were like, yes. And I was like, okay, go. I got them. Don't worry.
Thank you. Please get them.
Please get them. So I think that's somehow got to work into this thing.
You're hired now for picking beads for me in the future.
I do. I mean, I do love doing that. So I do love getting my hands in all the textures and beads and stuff.
Oh, so cool. I'm having fun.
Yeah. This is a very just organic, easy little process here, but you just sort of lay these out and fill in the space in between. Not all the way, but like just add in, a couple of beads in between the big ones to get started. And maybe I'll do a couple hearts, a couple this, couple that. Maybe some rainbow mermaid glass. Do a heart back here.
Oh, Vivian says her tracking says pre-transit. Yeah.
Pre-transit. And that is coming from beadshop.com, right?
From Bead Shop, yeah, but they'll totally answer questions that if I have enough info. So I have your name here, and I have Sarah's name, and was there someone else as well who wanted me to check on theirs? I can just make a quick phone call on Monday and say, hey, could you help me check on these? And they'll totally do that.
Yeah, it's super flexible, you guys. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking like, the little comments section is there, but here, let me push it up just a little bit. I'm kind of thinking like this might be a pretty good arrangement of things. I could go on and on though. Like, I mean, you guys see how many beads I have here, but to me, it's a good starting point. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my beading wire and I'm just going to crimp one end of it to start. So I'll string on a crimp and a jump ring. Make sure that your jump ring is closed. This one isn't, so I'm just going to wiggle it closed. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and push the crimp in. Oh, by the way, I should probably give you guys a measurement of most of these things. So the beading wire, I've got 12 inches, probably closer to maybe 13 or 14 even. Just a little bit extra in case, I need it. And then as far as the amount of captor chain or the rainbow pearlescent chain, I would highly recommend 15 inches or more. And the reason is that you just get more to squiggle with the more you use. Um, However, if you're wanting to save that for other projects, then you can use the halfway amount, which is 15 inches. So you guys can kind of, pick and choose from there. All right, I'm going to grab a pair of crimpers, and I'm just going to go ahead and crimp my little crimp tube. Pretty standard to start. Alrighty. And I'm going to bead over my little stem of wire there first to start with. So we're starting on this bottom part here where it's got the 2 beads. So I'm just going to string on a heart and a little mermaid glass. And it should cover up my wire. And let's see. I was gonna do us a dual cam sort of action to see if but I don't know if I'm moving too fast for you, Danielle.
No, I think I'm on there so far. I've got my crimp.
Oh, yay. Perfect.
I don't have a layout, but I was just gonna wing it.
Yeah. Just freehand it, or what do they call it? Freeform it.
Exactly.
All right. So with your pearlescent chain, we want to create a flat side. So what that means is that I'm just going to trim the ball of the chain and not the entire chain. So just take it, trim off one of the beads of the ball chain. So you got kind of a little hollow space, and you're just going to flatten it right down with your thumb and index finger. Then what you do is we're going to create a little loop action here. So let's see. We're going to put a bead inside of it, which is going to be this guy. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap my chain around that bead to get a measurement. It can be very non-calculated and just sort of organic, The thing is, we're not trying to get a precise measurement because we want it to look like a squiggle line. So if it's a little bigger, that's okay. And once you've gotten that loop, keep a hold on it. So it should look like this. And you're going to string your beading wire through the 2 chains.
And Nealay, you said it was for the beading wire, you could just work from one end.
Yep.
Of it, or, yeah.
Yep.
So we don't have to worry about the length just yet.
Of the bracelet, no. That can be trimmed at the very end, in fact, to fit size. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Yeah, look at you.
Yay.
So now you'll just drop your bead down. And you'll just kind of go up through the knit above the bead. And if you're like, oh, that's too loose, I don't want to do that, you can always add in a little bead at the top if you want to. But I think I'm in good shape and I don't need to.
Think that's good?
Yes, that is perfect. Oh, you are rocking it, my friend.
It gets a little wider when I close it, but it's okay, right?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I think you'll see here that that's what happens. and it's kind
Oh,
of, but I mean, it works into the design beautifully. There are no mistakes with squiggles, as we have all learned with our neon notebooks back in the day in the 90s. Okay, so we'll have something that looks like this with our bracelet. We've got all of this silver silk to work with, and then we've, gotten the this top part of our design configured. So what we're gonna do is just sort of add a few beads. Do one. We'll do this beautiful gemstone, the rainbow tiger's eye. And that might be okay here to, what we're gonna do is take the rest of our silver silk and then just kind of bring it up like this. So it looks like a number 6, perhaps. Or if you're turning it the other way, I don't know, it could look like a swirl. Yeah. Yeah, so you got it there, and you'll just fill in the beads in between.
and folks are asking if we could swap sides so that they can see your demo. The comment. There we go. Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Whoever thought of that, thank you. It did not even occur to me that would be an issue.
There we go.
All right. So now you'll just kind of lay it there. Make sure that it's still got a flow to it. You don't want this to be very tightened up. How much beading wire are you using? 12 inches is correct. You'll need a little bit to crimp at the end, a little bit to crimp at the end of your bracelet. Typically, a bracelet is about 7.5 to 8 inches. But don't forget that your clasp also adds a half inch to a full inch. Oh, that's pretty, Danielle. And so, 12 inches seems to be a pretty good size for the beading wire. All right, so let's do that. Let me string this through. All right. So the next one I do a short turn, which really just means that you can grab another like longer bead. I'm going to do this giant crystal. Just drop it down and then do yourself a little curve here. Like that. You can see that it's starting to build this beautiful wavy line.
Oh, thanks, Tina.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is stellar. All right, so now we can add in a few more beads. And we're going to do kind of that twisty turn again that we did in the beginning. In fact, I'm thinking that might be too many. So I'm going to take this one out for a second, replace it with a slightly smaller bead, maybe this one here. And all right, you're going to take your capture chain, and you're going to basically do another loop like this. And I did have something strung onto here, so we're basically going to take that right through both of those chains. Yeah, you got it. Perfect.
There we go.
So yeah, you could kind of just plan those loops to be like the first, the center, and the last of your bracelet. That way you just get some variety in there with your squiggles. Vaughn says she loves the captor chain. It's so pretty. I love it too. I'm sure I made a lot of people angry that I didn't have a full production of it. I need to add it to my pipe chain, or my burlesque chain collection. All right, so once you do that, you have all of this chain left over, right? So I'm actually going to string right through that loop first, and then I'm going to add in a couple beads and then bring that chain back in.
So go through the texture chain here.
Yep. Heather says, yes, please add it. Yeah, I need to get knitting more of it, for sure. I'm always nervous, you guys, to be honest. This is my personal insecurity, is that I create a chain and I just don't know if it's going to do well on the market. And then I get like, you know, very like gun shy about doing an entire production run. Sounds like from at least how the neon notebook boxes have gone and just some of the extras that we had, it's been pretty great. Debbie says it would be divine. Okay, I'm just gonna sew that right through. You guys can already see how, like, hopefully easy this has been, just to understand how this chain is so fluid. Oh my gosh, Danielle, you are killing it, my friend.
I love it.
So this is like, you don't typically do freeform.
No, I'm really bad at it.
I mean, there's a little bit of pattern there, but at the same time, you're getting very sculptural with it, and you're kind of breaking out into this pattern design, or not pattern design, with using the beads and stuff. I'm very proud of you. It looks
Thank
really
you.
good. Yeah. All right. I think I add a little crystal action, and then another bead.
And let's see, Zakai's asking for string material. It is beading wire, and I believe it is soft flex medium.
Yep. Soft flex medium in 7 strand, and not the typical 19 strand.
Oh, gotcha.
So, yeah, you want it to be a little bit more rigid and not as flexible, and because it's going through the chain at least. But soft flex makes amazing wire regardless. It just is that, like, you use the strands depending on the type of project, is what I've always concluded it to. When I'm making more sculptural things, I like to use less strands of the beading wire. And by that, let me show you guys what I'm talking about more explicitly, because probably wondering what all these numbers mean. All right. Here's a little spool of some silver color beading wire. And you'll notice that down here, there are some numbers. There is the 0.019 inch diameter, which equates to medium sized, which is great for gemstones, glass beads, or just really any medium sized beads. And then the length, of course, is 10 feet for the small spool. And then here's where it says 49 strands. The more strands there are within the beading wire nylon coating, the more flexible it is. And so by using something that has only 7 strands as opposed to something 49, it's going to be very stiff and almost needle-like, but without hurting you like a needle. And trust me, I've stabbed myself with plenty of needles with beading. But this is perfect for, sticking it through the burlesque chain very easily. You can do it technically with the 49 strand. It's just a little bit more flexible, so you might need a beading awl to first pierce a hole through the chain before passing it through. And hopefully that answers some of that question that you might have of, like, what numbers are these things? Which I totally get too, because I didn't actually know about those numbers until later in life, whenever I was well after my first beading book, which featured all of soft flex wire. But, we were talking about this earlier, Danielle, is that we kind of just go off of intuition, and our design sense is like our strength for anything, starting anything first. And then we kind of pick up all the logistics afterwards.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember Sarah asking me of like, did you go and like seek soft flex wire when you first started? And I was like, no, I just picked up a wire and I really liked the quality, and it's what the bead shop had, and so I just used that as my starting point, um, and kept going with it. And she's like, that's amazing because there's so many different options out there, but I only gravitated toward the one without knowing anything about the brand or the quality or where it was made, but I could just feel it.
I think I was lucky in the very first place I shopped for beads. They were beading wire snobs, and
Oh,
they
really?
yes, they only had like the best stuff in there, so I just got immediately introduced to it.
Hey, they knew their quality for sure.
They did.
All right, so I think I've reached a stopping point with mine. And in fact, I think I'm going to backtrack just a little bit and add another swirl here so I can end it kind of the same way I started. So to do that, you just make yourself another loop as such, and instead of like stringing through it first, you're going to cut it off. Cut one of the beads of the ball chain off. Ooh, can you guys hear that thunder? I don't know if my computer
Oh,
is queued
wow.
up, but it's a storming.
You're getting some crazy weather.
I know. I welcome it. I need some drama weather.
Would that be crazy to try to do that?
No, I don't think so.
It'd be
In fact,
brave.
you could end it, yeah, just at the top part there if you wanted. So, like, basically what you would do is if your wire overlaps up here, you would
Mhm.
cut it up here and just flatten, and then it would pinch into it at the top.
Oh, okay. I should make this at the end then, is I have enough.
In fact, I could do
I need
that
to add
too.
another, I'm not quite there yet with my length. So let's just
Oh,
do some
okay.
here with a swirly. I'm saving that for the end. Hmm.
Oh, I still have some coffee. I made myself a little bit of iced coffee before we started today, and but I did it with the milk and instant coffee. I call it the Indian coffee. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Okay. That'll do it.
Oh, hi, Becky. Becky's in the house.
Hey, Becky.
Or should I say beading table? I don't really know. I feel like beading table might be more accurate. Becky's joined the beading table.
There we go. I bravely cut that.
Yay.
All right. Get the last little ball out of there.
I think I made this a little too tight. Let me backtrack. That's the nice thing about this project too, is if you kind of get it aimed correctly or incorrectly with the beading wire going through the chain, you can always take it out, readjust it by going into a different knit, and so on and so forth, without sacrificing any materials.
Yeah, that's true. Really forgiving.
Yeah, for sure.
Hang on. What have I done?
What have I done?
I just went through the wrong direction. I need to go through
I don't
that
think this
direction.
purple or this butterfly is working out. So I'm gonna have to take it out.
There we go.
Oh, did I tell you that? And I posted this in the Silkies group, but I'm getting in touch with my sewing site again, and
Oh, really?
it's not a big project or anything crazy, but I wanted to make my own throw pillows.
Oh,
Like an easy win, right? For my couch. And so I went to a locally owned like quilting sewing store. They have a lot of kits and stuff too for like, needlepoint and other things. They don't have any beads though. So
nope.
in due time, I just got to make some friends there. um, but yeah, I picked out some fabric and I signed up for 3 hours next weekend to use their machines and do some cool zipper and piping and I don't know, just like make some really high-end pillows that wouldn't even cost. That'd be a fraction of the price. There you go. That looks so good. Oh, your
Yeah,
bracelet's gonna be stellar.
I like it.
Mm.
My tinsels
I
escape. There we go.
uh, I ended it the same way I began it, so I have a couple beads there, like I do here. So like that's really the only symmetry, and then you just crimp the other end onto a jump ring, and then you'll just connect your jump ring to your clasp and be finished. And then I have some ideas on variations of format that we can kind of talk through.
Oh, there's this. Oh, I'm gonna use the flower. Oh gosh, I love
I
that
know
flower.
the beads is the hardest part of this thing.
Let's see. Oh, I could do the flower too. I like that bright flower.
Oh, I didn't connect it to a jump ring. Connected it direct. I guess you could do it directly to the lobster claw. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, there we go. That's gonna work out nice, but we want to do like that.
Ooh, yes,
Okay.
100%.
So crimp time.
Crimp time. All right, just go through your bracelet and make sure there's no big gaps or anything. If the beads move around, count yourself lucky because that's what you want to happen. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and crimp this.
Thanks, Sarah.
Sarah says, really pretty, Danielle. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm digging it.
I am too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through that. Both beads here.
That's what I did, just to, just to have it fully secured.
Oh, it's gonna be easier to hide the little end on top of the
Exactly.
chain. So that's a total win.
Yeah, Dana. So Dana says it reminds me of Sue Stash. Remember
Oh
Sue
yeah,
Stash today?
I remember that.
I absolutely love those sort of applique finishes, but yes, it definitely reminds me of that in the best way.
That was so big. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember that being such the rage.
It was like the mid 2000s era or 2010 era. So like
Was it?
yeah, between 2010 and 2015. I think it was like pretty prevalent for a while. Jennifer's here, our buddy.
Jennifer?
Saying hi to everybody.
Chat with Jennifer. I haven't chatted with her in so long, it feels like.
Oh, this brings up a good point. So Jennifer says receive shipping notification on my Gem Bazaar kit. So there's 3 tiers of the Gem Bazaar, and the sterling tier has pretty much all shipped out except for one of the like exactly 2. Actually, 2 of them have not shipped out yet. But I'm working on it, and then Bailey and I are working on the middle and the tier under the middle as well. So I appreciate your guys' patience though, and I'm slowly getting them out the door. So be on the lookout for those email notifications. Aw, Danielle, that looks so pretty.
Thank you. I'm happy with it.
It's gorgeous. You could not have done that any better, my friend. And I have not seen you do anything this freeform before.
I know. I think I haven't. It really came out nice.
Yeah, it really did. What I wanted to show you too is that if you wanted to turn it into a necklace,
Oh, you
you
could, huh?
can. Yeah. So it could become a beautiful centerpiece. On all you would do is just take off. Well, I don't have my lobster claw on, in fact, but you
I
could
don't
do
even.
this. Yeah. And then if you have some extra end caps from SilverSilk, you could attach the chain
Oh, yeah.
like that. Or you could take all those beautiful leftover beads and create a little wire wrap chain.
Oh, yeah. You can either
Um,
also do like a little seed beaded on beading wire.
oh, yeah, the seed beads. I haven't even thought of that. I've got those sitting
And
out
you have
somewhere.
those 8 O's, and they don't get used too heavily in the designs. Like you could take these 8 O's and just string them
Oh,
beading wire
absolutely. Yeah,
and make a nice little chain.
if I can find any. Oh yeah, like these. I think you sent me a giant tube of them.
Well,
Which,
that'll work. Yeah,
yeah,
you had the original palette that I used to make the mixes.
yeah.
So you have
I
like
got lucky.
tubes of
You
every
guys,
color.
Danielle spoils me.
I'm making sure you got what you need so you
Yeah,
can make
you
lots.
hook me up. You hook a brother up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all these.
Oh wow. Well, you have quite a bit left there. That's good.
I do. Yeah, I guess like I had a lot more than I thought left, just with different things. But here's those rainbow strands that I had in the pop-up shop. And so that might be like if you just strung that on some beading wire.
That would be beautiful with this. Look at that.
Yeah, just like a gradient effect,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Becky says I love the whimsy, and this design is so full of it. Yeah, I think definitely leaned into the whimsy for this particular design. I mean, that's what to me the theme represented is lots of whimsy and color and happy chaos with some cheetah print.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have the cheetah print.
I was holding when I was making the patterns. I just over there singing, and my kids were looking at me like I'm nuts. But I was using 80s ads, like 80s and 90s, I guess, ads, and then changing all of the lyrics to like rainbow cheetah. I do this thing, and my kids are like, "Mom's losing it."
They just don't get it. They did not
There's-
live in the fun era that we had.
they did not get exposed to the same ads, that's for sure.
I think they're missing out personally.
I do too. Try to explain Toucan Sam to these dudes, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh, Toucan Sam. Wait, he didn't go away, did he?
I think he's still a thing, but it's just like it's part of that retro nostalgia to sell stuff to our gen.
Mm-hmm.
It's working like a charm. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah.
Interesting. Well, you guys, there you have it. Our demo is complete. Danielle and I have successfully made either a
I like
bracelet
this idea.
or a necklace. Yeah, I think the necklace is like super cute as a design possibility too. But mostly wanted to teach you the framework of this. To me, it's very sculptural. It looks like a high-end metal piece, I think, even though we're using, check glass and some not diamond materials. But my taste level, I think, is for trying to get like high quality design produced. And so take with that what you will. I'm gonna turn my camera around unless you had anything else, Danielle.
No, that's all I got. I just had fun.
That was a lot of fun.
So chill, just getting to create fun stuff.
I know. I'm gonna take the comments thing away for just a second. And you guys are here with us, though. Trust me. Ooh,
I mean, that's
yeah.
cool, right? I can see it as a necklace too.
Oh,
I think I like it better that way or that way. I think that way. Yeah.
Could work either way. I mean, it just
flat.
perhaps you put it on and just go with the flow of how it lays that day.
Yeah. It definitely has like a whole like just very 80s 90s thing going there.
It does. I absolutely dig it. I am thrilled. I am thrilled that you made this with me. Thank
Me
you
too.
so much.
It could be a good headband.
It could be a headband piece. You put some elastic on
I
it?
mean, it's kind of cool. Check it.
I
I wish
love
I
it.
made it longer. I could have made it to just the ears, you know?
So hear
We
me
have
out. I
enough
just had a
material.
brilliant brainstorm. If you did the same exact technique, but used sort of like seashells and gold and turquoise, it could be like a cool, like Grecian inspired like headpiece.
Exactly. Yeah. And then here at the jump rings where the beading wire ends, lark's knot rubber band on each side, or like, a hair tie. And
Oh,
then at the
yeah.
center, before you do that, you lark's knot those two
Mhm.
together. And two of them would probably be enough to come up and around, and you could just get it right behind your ears. I did that on a beaded rope once, and it's like my favorite headband now.
Oh my
It's
gosh. So
really that would
how would it tighten? You just kind of pull it?
well, so it'd be like two hair ties, two, maybe three hair ties, depending how tight you want or how long. But I would make it to go from ear to ear, and then just
Oh,
take
okay.
and lark's not that hair tie to each side, and then at the center you'll have to kind of knot them together.
I see.
But that would
Okay.
be back here. That would be at the back of your neck, so you wouldn't see
Yeah.
the little tiny connection of those hair ties, and then whoop. You could even get one of those elastic sewing like
Mhm.
strand kind things that would work too.
I think that's a great idea, and I think the addition on top of it, if you're gonna go for the headband, I probably would avoid the jump rings and just crimp it straight to the elastic, like, if you loop the elastic and sewed it together, that way it just
Yeah,
becomes a little
use the jump ring.
stronger. Yeah. So, look at
Yeah,
us
so
constructing
no
all the
use pulling through.
things.
Cindy's asking who wore the headbands across your forehead in the 80s. I definitely did for sports, for sure.
Did you?
Like,
I
the terry cloth one?
Oh, I wait a minute. I do have this that I
Do you have
wear in
one?
the party.
Oh my god, it's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, like those.
I wear this to wash my face because then my hair gets in the way, so
That's
it's really
cool.
cool. I got it from Adobe Max, which is a graphic designers conference. I guess I don't they were thinking, like, fitness themed that year, but I
They're
just happened
smart.
to have it sitting by the side, so maybe I was picking up some energy from that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that so much.
It's
Best
crazy.
merch ever.
Right. All right. Well, you guys, it's been a fun, really fun tutorial. I can't believe an hour has passed. It feels like
I
10
know.
minutes.
It's wild, right?
Wild. Again, there are some kits that both Danielle and I have left in either beadshop.com or silversilkandmore.com. If you're wanting to continue making projects with us, do go shop those and we'll get that shipped out as soon as possible. For the folks that are missing the shipping things, we'll look into it and make sure that the packages have been sent out and that they're on their way. Is there anything else I'm missing? I know you've got some Seed Bead Saturday coming up.
Yeah.
Is that with another neon notebook project?
Yeah, in fact, we have a bonus project Friday with Kate, and then
Ooh.
Saturday for Seaweed Saturday, doing the rainbow cheetah.
Uh, I couldn't pick my favorite thing that you've made, and like it just keeps getting better and better.
I had fun with this one. This
Yeah,
was
that
the
way.
original, like just the original idea. Before
Yeah.
anything else came together, this was the first one.
You had the
So
cheetah, like, vibe going from the
I had that
get-go.
plan for so long. And it
I
ended
love
up
the
becoming a
gems
little
detail
different.
on the side.
Like I'd intended to use the white background and have the cheetah print be rainbow. And you could still
Oh,
do that, but it wasn't as like pop as I was expecting. It looked more like this, right? Which it
oh,
looks
right.
cool, but I wanted it to really like scream like what it was supposed to be. And so it really
Mhm.
came out a lot better with an ombre as the background rainbow.
It's beautiful. I think it works amazingly, and if anything else, you've just kinda described another spin off of it.
Yeah, yeah, and you could definitely switch it up to like if you use the two darker beads in the mix. So, like for example, there's the lily pad mix and the berry sweet. Those I did not
Mm,
feel had enough contrast with the black to make the print jump off of the design. So that's
wow.
why they're not here as part of it. And I just have more ideas for those, like the frog tiger. But
Yes.
hey, it's my fantasy world. If I would have a tiger with frog print, then
Hey,
okay.
I say go for it, and I think I remember seeing that bracelet too. It was a white one
Oh
with
yeah,
the green, yeah, I that was
that's
dynamite too.
because we
Yeah,
had the green
see,
and you
I cannot
could.
pick my favorite because I love that one too.
I love it. I had a
Uh,
really like way too much fun. So
you guys definitely grab the Seed Bead bundle, the seed bead project box, you must have it for these bracelets. And once you mix in silver silk with it too, it just the fun amplifies, in my opinion. So
Exactly.
otherwise, I've got some stuff still in the pop-up shop. A lot of you guys have been finding those last bit of items that I've got and swiping them up. So thank you for that. And I'm also in shipping land. I've been slowly getting stuff like finally shipped out and over to you guys, minus the gem boxes because I'm still working on those. But yeah, it's just, same stuff, same shipping, new day.
It's a lot of work, I'll tell you that for
It
sure.
is a lot of work for sure, but don't worry, we got you guys covered. I
For
know
sure.
I owe some of you an email as well. I am going to get that finished and sent out before the end of today. But otherwise, this has been a lot of fun, and thanks, Danielle, for hanging out with me.
Thank you. I had fun. I always have fun.
Yeah, we have a good time. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of today. Please take care of yourselves and get some good bead time in because that is part of your mental health that we are prescribing. And we'll see you again. One for Danielle's Seed Bead Saturday, and then for my SilverSilk Sundays. And then you might see us in other places. You never know when or where we'll pop up. So,
Yep.
all right, we love you guys. See you next time.